Hello and welcome to another bootleg review. This is Sheng Yuan minifigure vehicles. I think this is the third one. So yeah, we have SpiderMan with Electro right here. Heroes Assemble Comic World. And I recommend ages 7 to 14. This is SY210 A, B, C, and D. We have Captain America from his set, basically, pretty much just like the small set that he came in. We have the Mandarin little car without Iron Man. And we have Batman right here, which looks a little bit odd, but keen-eyed viewers would be like, huh. So yeah, 1 DC set and 3 Marvel sets. They are all based on some of the smaller sets, of course, because they're tiny. Top of the box. If you want to take a close look at the box art, photo shoot of the figures, etc., etc., please feel free to head over to the Flickr link in the video description below. And just more art from the front. Shrunk down. The back, very Lego samey style. So enough of that. Get these boxes out of the way now, because this is relatively thick boxes. Only the Captain America one comes with a sticker sheet, but they're not all printed. So there's the Captain America one. I think the white on the circles are slightly off-center, just a bit, I'm not quite sure. Just sort of looks like that. Quick glance at the instruction manual. So all these sheets are pretty much the same quality as Lego, maybe slightly thicker. Feels like a very shiny and smooth laminated paper. All of them have this tan colouring to them. So all in all, they're okay. See, this one's a bit crunched up because, you know, it's just chucked into the box with tiny little bags that, you know, roll around the place. All of these have a bag that pretty much contains the minifigure and some of the smaller pieces. There'll be a bag for big pieces and a bag for small pieces. And then the small bag with the minifigure, as usual with Sheng Yuan, there's always an extra hand in there, like a spare hand. So let's move on to the actual set. Let's start with Mandarin because he's the least interesting, really. So here's the Mandarin's vehicle. Let's see him focus better and zoom in. Right. There we go. I'll just have him stand here for a while so you can sort of see him while I talk about this. I can compare the vehicle to the official one because I do have it. So now you can go away. So here's the front. Building all of these was a pretty decent experience. Everything was not too tight, not too loose. So clutch overall is pretty good. Clutch is bad on these firing guns, but these firing guns are crappy anyway with official Lego. So the bootleg's not going to be. If the bootlegs actually shoot better than official Lego, then that'd be great. But no, they don't. But I wasn't expecting them to be good anyway because the official sucks. But the this sort of little slot here is a bit tighter than the official one, and but this one's a bit looser than the official one. So it's just like just need to push it back in a little bit sometimes. But the overall thing is pretty solid, just like the official. Here is the official. Let's see if we can get even light on both of them. The colour on the bootleg is slightly more lime, I'd say. Like it's lighter tone. The yellow is more orangey, and I actually have this gun down here, but this one has it as well. The flame is less shiny, I'd say. The rotating feels the same, but both very smooth. The rubbery pipe feels the same, although there's less silver in the Sheng Yuan one. The grey colouring, okay, this one has a smooth plastic here, but this one has like a little bit of a sandy effect on it, same as the piece on the back. Bootleg is also shiny again. And the tires, the wheels just don't feel as solid. Like the little peg at the bottom of the vehicle doesn't feel as solid as the official one. Like this one's more heavy duty, whereas this one I feel like at some point the little peg is going to snap there and the wheel's going to fall off. It's just how it feels. It doesn't run too smoothly. This one also doesn't run too smoothly because pretty much of the rubber, and this piece pumping into the wheel. So, but overall the build is exactly the same. Didn't alter anything. They copied every single piece. So that's something that they did. And again, without the official, it's going to be a little bit hard to tell from the bootleg. So I'm going to put this vehicle in the... I'm just put it in the back right there. Stop falling down. Next we have Mandarin himself. This one does not come with a cape in the official or the bootleg, so that's it's not the bootleg's fault. I'm just going to take all the hair off him. This version of Sheng, usually in Sheng Yuan sets with little builds, the minifigures always have a good sort of Lego shape arm, and like the usual Sheng Yuan arm, it looks kind of weird. Leg connector is pretty much the same as Lego. The inside is of course slightly different. Just for comparison, I will put this leg down here, and this is the official Lego leg. You can see the color is slightly off. It's a bit more shiny. It's just a bit shinier than official Lego. I think the color is also a bit different. See, where's the focus? Yeah, there. So yeah, this is the inside of the body. You can see it's missing a lot of plastic. Where here's the official one. You see a lot more good stuff going on. And plug them back in. Sheng Yuan also has actually copied the same peg as Lego. Little C-shaped peg. Shoulders are just as round as Lego, so that's good. I'm just gonna take the official's hair off and beard. Okay, they've copied this side of the head. Sheng Yuan does not have second head printing as always. Print wise, they instead of gold on the scarf, it's a bit of a brown color. Gold is a lighter color on the belt. I think that's. Yep, that is still gold paint print. Skin tone is slightly more, sort of like a lighter color, like there's not enough color mixed into the plastic. But the overall shape and pattern is pretty much the same. Color of his shirt, undershirt is a bit different. This is a lime green. This is like a darker green. Head print is slightly bigger than Lego, so I think it's a bit stretched. And like I said, no back head print, but this back torso print is again the same issues. This one's the green's a bit different and the gold's a bit different. So let's put the beard back on the Mandarin. He of course has the wrong beard. You see here he uses the old sort of wizard style beard, whereas the bootleg uses the Sheng Yuan style beard. So when you plug the hair back onto the Mandarin, you can see that it doesn't feel as nice as the official one. It's like it's not as full, the hair, because there's less hair on him. So that's the comparison. Next, let's go with Captain America. I'll get the official one, which is, oh my god, why did I put these things so far away? Right. So first we have this little cannon piece, which is, again, like I hate these guns, I don't think they fire, so they suck. Let's make sure that makes up the bootleg with the official one. Just get this alien off. And here's the official cannon. See, the gold is way off. Way off. And the purple's pretty much spot on. I think it's, yeah, lighter shade. And these also have the little sandy texture. These are smooth, top pieces are smooth, this one has the texture. And the grey colour is slightly darker on the Sheng Yuan, so this one just stick that in there. Yeah. And of course I didn't apply the stickers, but of course you did see stickers earlier. There's the vehicle. There's the official one that I need to zoom out for you to see. Okay, so here's this piece. Here's the official one. Yeah. The thing is, yeah, this one's also a smooth piece, so the stickers are fine. Colors are lighter on the Sheng Yuan one, and again the same issues with the gold pieces. The color's just slightly off. The grey is fine. So very similar piece. This is a solid build, just like the official. However, here's the difference. The Sheng Yuan build does not have this figure from the official set. Instead, only has one, and it's the soldier unit. So here's the Sheng Yuan one, which unfortunately came with two left arms, so that one's wrong. So this one is the official Lego. Again, the gold is slightly off color. The overall torso print is pretty similar, although the leg print looks bigger than it does on the official. The grey is a slightly different color. The purple is pretty much spot on. And the gun, again, the transparent bit is slightly lighter than the official. Back print again is pretty samey, just the color slightly lighter, the brown slightly lighter, and the scale looks a bit stretched compared to the official. So he can stand on this little pad right there. And of course you have Captain America and his bike. So there's Cap's bike. Again, I didn't apply stickers, but you can do that yourself. Bike is big enough to pretty much stand up. Here's the official bike. Note that I did add a little bit of paint detail on mine. I painted the little exhaust thing with black and silver to make it look cooler. But as you can see, the bike coloring is a bit darker. This one's a bit shinier. This one has a silver shield with a black outline. And this one doesn't, it's just white and no outline. And before I can see the stickers, even the Lego one's not cut correctly, slightly off center. So again, overall pretty much the same. I'll put that bike there. And compared to two caps, yeah, far too similar. Okay, the bootleg has a lighter red, which looks a bit more bootleggy and tacky. Apart from that, the silver is pretty much spot on. Can't see other difference. I think the black outline is slightly thicker than the official, and the silver is also a lighter tone than the official. Face-wise, the face is a bit smaller than the official. This makes his head look a bit squished. And they do have the same size heads, I believe. No, the Sheng Yuan head is slightly smaller. It's a tiny bit smaller. Of course, no back print on the head, but the official one just has a little black line. Same with the back of the body, the red's lighter and the silver's lighter, and the lines are indeed thicker. Get on that bike, Captain. Right, next we have SpiderMan and his vehicle. So here's the bootleg one. I just decided to put the little web there because I can't be bothered putting it anywhere else. This front piece is printed with the SpiderMan logo, and I just got that web kind of stuck. Oops. And yeah, the suspension here is pretty good. This piece feels good. Doesn't feel like it's gonna break, so that's good. It moves smoothly enough. So again, that's good. So zoom, and because this thing goes up and down because reasons. And here's the official one. Official one uses a sticker. The logo is a lot smaller than the bootleg. This one moves smoothly as well. I say this one moves actually a bit smoother than the bootleg, and has this, of course, just like the official. Just like the bootleg, they both have this. So the pieces are completely identical to each other. No difference in the build there. Again, the quality on this one is just fine. Now, of course, if you compare the SpiderMan figures. Now, of course, Sheng did release SpiderMan figures before this version as well. So, but if you look in the market for SpiderMan with the correct arm shape, then the old Sheng bootleg is going to need to be replaced by this one. Red is lighter color, black lining is thicker. It's the same with the Captain. face print is pretty much spot on because the head is slightly smaller. No back head print, but that's okay for Spider-Man. Just like Cap, it isn't essential, I guess, but it's nice to be there. Again, the coloring is actually a lot brighter on the body there. It actually looks nicer than the official. The color just looks faded on the official. I don't like that. It's kind of like just So well done, Bootleg Spidey. You actually have a better torso than official Spidey. And I don't put mine under the sun, mind you. The color isn't fading because of photosynthesis or photo degrading. So that's the issue with the toy. Because inside the box you also have Electro. There is, you probably can't see it, but there is actually a two-tone color in the lightning plastic. But the two colors are so similar. It's just really hard to tell. Now, if you look at the bottom right one now, you might be able to tell it. Can you get more light on it? No, the darker purple is actually on this little bit there. It's really hard to tell. It's not like the official one where you can clearly tell the two-tone colors. It does come with the same accessories. You know, he's rubbing a gem. Darker color for the official. Now for the body, the torso print is, I'd say, spot on. I think the color of his plastic is slightly lighter color than the official. Leg print is a bit smaller than the official one, but again, the white, they actually use more paint on Sheng Yuan than they do with Lego. So Sheng Yuan has better whites than Lego. Lego's arm's a bit more sandy colored, so it actually covers up the peg a little bit better, whereas this one's just shiny. However, the Lego head is very transparent, very shiny, whereas the Sheng Yuan one's a bit darker because it uses the arms and the head has the same plastic, whereas the same consistency as well, whereas the official one has sort of a bit different. And the back print, again, better whites on the bootleg. So this Electro actually, I'd argue for the most part, actually looks better than the official Lego figure. Finally, we have this little bat bike thing. Like, I'm not really sure what it's supposed to be. It's just like a heavy duty bike. The front wheels don't really spin at all, and they're quite tight. Like, they kind of spin. And oh look, some really bad molding on the tire. But yeah, they printed the original, more of the original style bat logo here, whereas the official one, the sticker is Batman Begins, or Dark Knight, if you want to prefer to call it that. Batman Begins is better than Dark Knight Rises and the Dark Knight. Ooh. But yeah, the official Lego one actually saves money by using the plastic plate with the holes in it. So it's like, oh, it's a Technic vehicle because there's all these Technic parts in it. Whereas the official one is just like, here, have normal plate and fill up the whole thing. But yeah, again, the overall build is the same. Transparent is yellow. It's okay. I can't tell the difference between yellow transparent pieces. Bit less shiny than the official. That's really the difference there. Darker grey on the official, lighter grey here, and the rest of it's pretty much identical. So I'm just gonna stick that there. However, the figure that comes with this release is pretty much means you gotta, even if you can't buy the Batman one alone, you almost have to get it. Why? Because it's everyone ready. This Batman figure right here that they've decided to sneakily sneak into this set is the first Batman Comic-Con special that you find pinned to a newspaper. Yes, and according to images on the Wikipedia, I compared it to the Wikipedia images. This is a pretty much 99% copy of the official figure. Obviously, this doesn't have a back head print like the official one, but you can easily swap in official Lego heads for that. The important part, because the head's not unique to that figure, the unique part is the torso piece. And now we have a bootleg of that, and it's the quality of this torso is perfect. I couldn't see any difference. At first I thought the color was a bit lighter than the official, but then that was the issue of the image from Wikipedia, because they were using a more of a digital image that was first shown from like the official Lego sources. Whereas when I looked at the photo later of someone actually taking a photo of the actual figure that was released, it's identical. Maybe the lines are slightly thicker or something, but this is spot on, this print right here. It does have a back print, which is also accurate. It didn't just find a random back and just stuck it on there. This is the accurate back. So for those of you who actually collect official Lego but can't afford or don't want to, pay crazy, insane, retarded prices for the the SD Comic Con exclusive figure, you can get a perfect copy torso here. And yeah, and since Lego isn't selling this, don't feel bad or anything. They don't want to sell you this figure. This is the best way for you to get it. It's machine print and stuff, not like decals or anything. So that's pretty cool. That means that after this release, apart from Spider-Woman, every single superhero convention exclusive figure has been bootlegged. Yeah, I mean, you have Green Arrow, Captain America comic version, Iron Man comic version. Those were one of the earlier ones to get released, and then you have Shazam, Bizarro, and the other ones I can't list on the top of my head right now. So, but yeah, he's the main reason to purchase this entire set. Obviously, people purchasing the Captain America one, they want to army build the Chitauri, I think that's what they're called. Only has the Chitauri soldier and not the captain, so army building is kind of sucks there. But if you want a cheap alternative, there's the Boshi set that does come with, as a full set, just like the Lego one. However, Boshi figures aren't as good as the Sheng ones. However, the Boshi quality is not as good as the Sheng quality. Just I'm a bit unlucky here and I got the wrong arm. That's annoying. All the figures here do look pretty good. Obviously, the one that's the worst copy is Mandarin. He's got the wrong beard and he's missing back of the print, and the colors are not quite a bit off. And then Captain America is the second worst one because his colors are way off. SpiderMan and Electro actually look better than the official. The soldier is hit and miss. It's 50-50. The scale's a bit wrong, but if you just have him as an army builder figure, it's totally fine. And this Batman is a perfect copy. Now obviously I don't have the real thing to compare to right next to it, but from what I've seen online, it looks like a perfect copy. So they snuck this in there, and now I say you're gonna have to get the set just for this figure. Now obviously if you're in the shops and you can just buy this alone, then by all means do that. But if you can't do that, I say this figure alone is still worth purchasing all of these just to get that figure, because the other sets aren't bad either. You just use them for something else. And of course, another few notes. Obviously, this set is missing Iron Man from that set, but we have bootleg Iron Mans all over the place, so it's not too much of a loss. And Electro doesn't come with Electro Spider-Man is pretty much an accurate set there on its own. Obviously, this Bat vehicle comes with a different set originally, but that's fine. We're just here for the figure. So yeah, pretty decent set. I just saw someone post images on my Facebook page as well with some new Sheng stuff. They have like the collector, so that's another like Comic Con, but Deco already copied that one, and from the images I can tell that the collector looks a bit weird with the face on the Sheng photo. That's not cool. But they're also releasing another new build of sets. Comes with like other X-Men not released by official Lego and their comic book versions, and also 4 and then more his original, from the newer comic look with the big wing helmet, and that's kind of cool. So yeah, check out my Digger318 Facebook page, check out post 2 page, because I didn't post that image, so one of the comments, so check one of those photos there. And I'm going to be picking up the Walking Dead bootleg Lego first 8 figures in Hong Kong, and a few other sets this Saturday, so I'm going to try and do that, review those by Saturday night, trying to upload that, Sunday morning. So guys, are just going to be along, take care and have a nice day. Bye.